Hello everybody, welcome back to another Lost Ark video. But this is not just any Lost Ark. This is a very specific Lost Ark video. Say it with me, baby. It's Arkonomics. Yee-haw, yippee-ki-yay. It's Friday. We do Arkonomics every Friday. What is this video? If you're new here, what are you doing? I don't know why you're clicking on this video, but 3,600 gold for some blue crystals, 3,700 gold if you're the weirdo that uses this one. Instead, to track prices, just use this. Be normal. Arkonomics is a series of videos where I just kind of talk shit about the market. We make predictions, we see what's been happening over the last week, and we have a good time. You know, we have a good time here. We try to have a good time here. And this is North America West, as always. You can apply things to your own region. Your mileage may vary. That's just how she goes. Let's hit it with a spin. A 1. And then let's hit it with one of these. A 62. Good. Good omen. As far as Arkonomics, what do we got going on here? Well, we got some stuff going on. Shock and awe, believe it or not, we do have some stuff going on. I guess let's start off with what we talk about every week, which is elixirs, fragment things, the wisdom, essence of wisdom. Both the purple, which has still stayed at around 30 to 35 gold. It seems like this is the price for these. The purple variety is 30 to 35 gold, because it has been here for multiple weeks at this point. I mean, it might spike up depending on, like, if people buy a bunch, right? But I don't think it's going to go up. And, I mean, it going down over time, perhaps. The legendary ones, however, still haven't quite found their price. If I'm remembering correctly, these were above 200 last week. I could be smoking reefer, but I think these were above 200 last week, and now they are 175, which means it would be like what? I guess let me just get the calculator because I'm fucking god-awful at math. Don't tell anyone. That's 13k for an elixir, just from buying these. I guess I could have just done it like this. Yeah, 13k. Has 75 shards to make an elixir. 13k. Considering you can make 10 of these a week, I still think this is probably too high for, like, the majority of people to consider it worth buying some of these to finish out their elixir crafts per week. Because the way I'm looking at it, in my mind, is like, sort of, how are people doing? Like, not how are people doing, like, the quote-unquote normal people, how are they doing? Like, casual people, I guess, is a better word. The casual players, I mean, casual players being 1620 to begin with, but you know what I mean. The casual players spending gold on this at a certain point where it becomes worth it for them to do it as well, right? Because at a certain point, things open up more and more as being more accessible to certain different demographics in the player base. So, like, initially when something launches and drops, like, only the hardcore players who want to, like, finish their character or whales are going to be buying into it right then and there, right? But then as the price goes down, some of the maybe less hardcore but still pretty dedicated players will start to buy into it. And then as the price goes down even more, like, it opens it up more and more. You see what I mean? So eventually it'll get to a point where the price is so low that pretty much everybody will just buy it because it's like, it's hit, like, the break point to being worth it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think this will probably be the last video where I try to explain my rationale behind this, but I still think that's pretty true, and I don't think this is necessarily as low as it's going to go. I still think we've got plenty of room to go down. But maybe not. Who knows? That's what Arkonomics is all about, baby. We make predictions and then we check on it every week. As far as everything else goes, I mean, we haven't really seen too much movement in terms of red stones, refined obliteration stones. They've been solidly between 30... excuse me. I forgot how to speak English. They've been consistently between 40 and 45 gold, it seems like. As you can see from the press, the price history in itself shows no lies, man. Fuck it bucket. Oh, wow, fuck it bucket. Prime Oreha fusion material. These bad boys, they go up after patch because people hone, and then they go back down the closer to reset we get, and then the cycle happens all over again. Also, something to keep in mind is the price of fish, which we will go and take a little peeper at, a little peepsy, a little peeper peep. Fish are at 74 gold, whitefish specifically, and solar carp are chilling at 31 gold. So the price of fish pretty much has not moved whatsoever. So again, any price movement of orehas are probably going to be attributed to the people honing because it's a new week. They run their raids, they get their new gear, they hone their character. Makes sense. So it's always important to look at the price of the fusion materials and then also look at the price of the things that are cheapest to make the fusion materials with, which in Prime's case is always, well, not always, but pretty much always going to be fish. You use your noodle. It makes sense. Last thing I wanted to look at in terms of materials is Radiant Leapstones. As always, these have been continuing to do what I've said they're gonna probably do. At this point, like I said, I don't know if it's better to hold them for Breaker or not. I mean, maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball. If you have a crystal ball, let me know. But I think if you need the gold now, I think it's fine to sell them. And if you are worried about making the maximum amount of gold, well, like I said, I think hedging is the best thing you can do. Sell a portion of your stock now. Hold on to some for the future. And if it goes up in the future, you make some extra money. If it goes down in the future, you saved yourself losing a bunch of money. That's all I got, man. That's all I got for you. My cat is rubbing up against my legs. Hello, kitty. Last things I want to do, as always, on every episode of Arkonomics, we take a look at sidereal energy. 1.388, 1.4 mil, I guess we're just going to say 1.4 mil for the sidereal energy. Pretty much what it's been. And then we will take a look at our good friend, the level 10 gem. We love level 10 gems here. Ba-da-boom. Looks like we're at 198 for cooldown, like 200 basically. I think this is like the exact same prices. Basically, no price movement, which makes sense because nothing has really happened. 412k for a damage gem. 413, 413, basically 414, 415. So that's sort of where we are for the prices here. I don't know. That's going to be it for this week's Arkonomics, though, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. As always, it's your boy, Brother Chris. I'll see you guys on the flip-flop. I love you all. Adios. I'm outie. Peace. And thank you to my YouTube members, by the way. My Tier 2s, Blitzel, Remix My Life. I'm Nufu, Arizike, Jacob, Clouded. And all my Tier 1s, It's Biscuits, Inder, Diz, and Arturus. Bye.